What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to give you my review, kinda, for Westworld Season 2, Episode 1.
I have no idea what's going on, but I am excited.
The reason I say kinda is because I really don't know what the hell happened. I was confused, really confused, and I'm not going to sit here and BS you. It was really hard for me to follow everything that was going on, and that's not necessarily a bad thing because it was hard to kind of process everything that was going on in Season 1. And so going into Season 2, we start out and we're really disjointed, and I feel like Bernard was kind of what the audience was feeling throughout the episode, because Bernard was completely confused and disjointed all through this episode, even all the way up until the end. And I do have a few theories on that, but I'm not even sure if that's going to sound right or not. But so I'm just going to give some vague outlines. One thing I want to point out: the acting in this series is maybe the best I've ever seen on a television show. It is unbelievable, and the talent they have is ridiculous. I'm amazed at the talent they have. You have Evan Rachel Wood as Dolores, and she is absolutely phenomenal. You have Jeffrey Wright as Bernard, and again, I'm going to use the word phenomenal a lot because he is incredible. James Marsden, we all know James Marsden is a great actor and a very underrated actor, and he's awesome in this series. I forgot Tessa Thompson was even in Season 1, and then here she comes popping up in Season 2, and I was like, wow, even Tessa Thompson is in this, because I didn't know who Tessa Thompson was when we watched Season 1, but obviously she's made a huge name for herself in recent years, and so she is such a fantastic actress. Another person I was not familiar with in Season 1 was Ben Barnes, and Ben Barnes will be returning in Season 2. I don't think he was in Episode 1, but we did see some previews for Beyond Episode 1, and he's definitely in it. And Ben Barnes was the villain in the Punisher series. So, I mean, it's just, the talent is amazing. And one of my all-time favorite actors ever is Ed Harris. And Ed Harris is in this series, and Ed Harris, as always, brings it. And then you have one of the true greats of all time, Anthony Hopkins. And so, yes, so much is going on. Dolores, in Season 2, she seems to be fully aware of her emotions now, and she is full-on badass, and I dig it. I dig it so much. I can't remember the actress's name that plays Maeve, and she's been in so many different series, but she is, from Season 1, she was a host, and now she is a host with far, far superior genetics than any other host, and she is a complete badass, and she is really letting it be known that don't get in her way or you're going to go down. And the end with the whole host all laying out in the water, and Bernard, I guess he thinks he did it. Was that Arnold? Was that Bernard? Was that both of them? Is he dealing with split personalities? I really don't know. It's really strange. And so, again, I'm really confused. Didn't we get the tiger in the end that's washed up on the beach? And where the hell did that come from? I guess there's another park to the island or the theme park or whatever. It's way confusing, and maybe I'm just an idiot, maybe I just don't understand, and so if you have a better concept of what exactly is going on, please feel free to drop any theories or ideas in the comments below. I am not, I've never tried to fake something here or whatever. It was very confusing for me, and I am definitely going to watch the episode again, and maybe it'll land more with me a second time around, but I don't think that I'm way out in left field by being so confused, but there was a lot to it, and this is why I don't really like to watch week-to-week television. And Westworld is built for binging, and I feel like you binge through this and it's all gonna make a lot more sense, but when you wait the week-to-week like we have to on HBO, then this is where you're at, where there's going to be confusing elements, and Netflix has completely ruined me, and I just love to binge everything. So that's kind of my half-ass recap review of Westworld Season 2, Episode 1. I'm very confused, and I'm trying to wing it and think out loud about some of the things that I witnessed, but the whole thing, I felt disjointed just like Bernard did all throughout the episode. And so for that reason, I'm just going to say it was awesome. It's great to be back into this world, but I need to watch this episode again to fully understand what the hell I just watched. Now, I will say this. I've heard a few people complain about it, it's not something that I was going to bring up on my own, but I've heard people say like it's got a lot of female-centric stuff going on. I don't care because they're well-written characters, and I'm invested in each one of them. So, yeah, there are female-centric elements to Season 2. I'm not going to deny that, but they're well-written, and I'm invested as a fan. So when that happens, I truly, I don't care. It doesn't, I don't see, like when I see Dolores being all badass, I don't see like a woman. I see a well-written character being a badass, and yeah, I was actually kind of scared for the people when they were sitting there, standing there with the rope around their neck, and they're just begging her and pleading with her, and she's just stone cold like, I don't give a freak about any of you. And I was like, this is badass. So I was invested in it. That's just me. That's my opinion on it. I love this series. I love this world. And I hope to understand it a little better after another watch of this episode. So you guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.